Good morning. What a great day to be an Eagle, and I want to personally welcome everyone to Florida Gulf Coast University. All are in their places, and we are ready to begin the Story Day. Today signifies one of the greatest occasions and accomplishments in the lifetime of our graduates, their families, and friends. With such pride and joy of these marvelous accomplishments, we have come to expect that the moment your graduate receives his or her diploma, you will be moved to triumphant applause or some other form of jubilant expression. Although we appreciate your outward displays of pride and your charged intensity of support, we kindly ask that you respect the following graduate by restoring quiet by the next time that the next candidate's name is to be called. In addition, we also ask that you respect the dignity of the commencement ceremony by remaining civil and refraining from the use of any external forms of noisemakers such as air horns, whistles, stadium horns. These devices are just plain rude and can become unpleasant and offensive, leading to a diminished experience for those seated in proximity to you. These exercises for the 2015 summer semester, the 37th commencement ceremony at Florida Gulf Coast University, are hereby called to order.
On behalf of Florida Gulf Coast University, I welcome you to the university's 37th commencement ceremony. At this time, will you remain standing for the invocation provided by Campus Minister Jennifer Gravely, and please remain standing afterwards to join in the singing of our national anthem, led by our vocalist, Miss Christy Shore, and the Suncoast Brass Quintet.
On behalf of the United Campus Ministries here at FGCU, I would like to congratulate you on the successful pursuit in getting a diploma today. It was worth it, I would say, all the hours that were spent tapping away on a keyboard, the sleepless nights that you were cramming for an exam, maybe the desperate times that you were looking for someone else's study notes so that you could borrow them for a class that you missed or slept through. One can only imagine how much caffeine, pizza, and candy that you consumed during your time here at FGCU. So what will you go after next? What will you pursue like you pursue this diploma? What is worth pursuing that when you look back, you can say it was worth it? We know that there are many things in this world that you can pursue. Here's one to consider. Proverbs 21:21 says, "Whoever pursues righteousness and love finds life, prosperity, and honor." Whatever you choose to do in life, do what's right. Whoever would do something that's wrong or be filled with hate would not have much life, probably misses out on prosperity and even honor. So consider showing love and be a benefit to others. Then you will be able to say it was worth it. As for me, I have chosen to pursue a life with Christ. You only get one life. Think about it. Think about what you want to pursue. Will it be worth it? Thank you.
Please be seated. This ceremony is patterned after a ritual which has been repeated through centuries of higher education throughout the world. The robes we wear and the symbols of the ceremony found their origins in the Middle Ages. The mace is a symbol of the authority of the university, but the spirit of commencement is modern, always new, and always focused on the future. At this time, let me introduce the university trustees and other members of our platform party. Please, as I call your name, remain standing and please hold your applause until all have been introduced. University trustee and chair, Robbie Repsdorf. University trustee, Dick Class. University trustee, Russell Priddy. Associate Dean of the Lutgert College of Business, Dr. Judy Weinkoop. Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences, Dr. Robert Gregerson. Chair of the Department of Bioengineering of the UA Whitaker College of Engineering, Dr. Christopher Geiker. Interim Dean of the College of Education, Dr. Ivan Banks. Dean of the College of Health Professions and Social Work, Dr. Mitchell Cordova. Dean of Library Services, Dr. Kathleen Miller. Chair of the Alumni Association, Harry Casimir. Director of Alumni Relations, Kim Wallace. Invocation speaker, Campus Minister Jennifer Gravely. Student Government President, University Trustee and Student Speaker, Theoden Elnius. Dean of Graduate Studies, Dr. T.C. Yee. Interim Dean of Undergraduate Studies, Dr. Sean Kelly. Academic Advisor and University Reader, Ashley Halter. Director of Academic Advising and University Reader, Allison Bacigalupi. Dean of Students and keynote speaker, Dr. Michelle Jovanovich. Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Ronald Toll. University Marshal, Faculty Senate President, and University Trustee, Dr. Sean Felton. Please join me in welcoming our platform guests. Sitting in the first row before me are our college marshals, As I call your name, will you please stand to be recognized and remain standing? And again, please hold your applause until all have been introduced. Dr. Melanie Eichbauer, College of Arts and Sciences. Jacqueline Conricode, Lutgert College of Business. Dr. Dahai Gao, UA Whitaker College of Engineering. Heather Snap, Library Services. Dr. Joe Stetcher, College of Health Professions and Social Work. Dr. Jackie Green, College of Education. Please join me in welcoming our University Marshals. Thank you. I would also at this time like to recognize first the First Lady of Florida Gulf Coast University and my wife, Dr. She makes me do that at home, Joanna Bradshaw. I am also pleased to have with us yet again the first President of Florida Gulf Coast University and the very First Lady of Florida Gulf Coast University, Dr. Roy McTarnigan and his lovely wife, Beverly. Thank you for being here on this occasion when we celebrate the accomplishments of so many students. Also, we have a number of elected officials, members of the university's foundation board, and friends of the university here with us today. Because there are so many, I won't be able to introduce each of you, but I welcome you, and I ask that you raise your hand so that we may recognize you as well. Thank you. It is now my pleasure to introduce my distinguished colleague, the university's Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Ronald Toll.
It is a great honor for me to serve this institution as its Chief Academic Officer and to be part of this special ceremony with all of you this morning. It is now my distinct pleasure to introduce the President of the Faculty Senate, member of the Florida Gulf Coast University Board of Trustees, and University Marshal, Dr. Sean Felton.
Thank you, Dr. Toll. Welcome again, everyone, to the 37th commencement ceremony at Florida Gulf Coast University. Fellow platform party members, distinguished guests, outstanding faculty, parents, families, and most especially, our Florida Gulf Coast University graduates. I bring you greetings and congratulations on completing your degree program on behalf of all my incredible colleagues, the FGCU faculty. Before I move too much further, I would like to first thank you and your families for trusting all of us with the responsibility of your education. It is a privilege for my colleagues and I to do what we do each day in preparing each of you for your career. Honestly, though, standing in front of you this morning, I truly hope and trust that we have all done our jobs in preparing you, because I know one day we will all rely on your acquired expertise, be it for financial planning, healthcare, public service, educating our loved ones, or some other contribution in another way. I'm just hopeful, though, that any grudges over poor grades, delayed assignment feedback, or not allowing a late assignment has been settled and you do not find revenge humorous. Your experiences while attending FGCU are unprecedented and have been filled and enriched by the dedicated, brilliant faculty members, several who are with us today, whom have basked in your successes, challenged you to reach potentials that were originally unknown to you, supported you during times when life stresses came along, and further assisted you in every endeavor for you to reach this day. These events today are moments that epitomize why we do what we do. Thank you for also making us better. I've had the privilege of representing our FGCU faculty by speaking at these proceedings several times. I've tried to work in many themes. Some worked, some failed. I've also tried to find some inspiration in my favorite musician, Jimmy Buffett. I think I might have been onto something there. He actually spoke at a commencement ceremony last spring. However, I think mostly my themes demonstrates why I am in the health professions and why I have not been asked to be a visiting scholar for the Institute for Writing and Rhetoric at Dartmouth. Nevertheless, Each time that I begin to write a speech, it is important to try and find something that will capture what this day entails for you, your families, and the faculty I represent. So I was sitting in the Keys the last 2 weeks, contemplating on what I'd say today. I realized how lucky each of you are sitting here. You're about to receive your degree, and this now represents a perpetual gift, or better described as an endowment. Let's think about this and all that will come from this endowment. No, this is not like the newest piece of technology that is outdated once you leave Best Buy. It is not something that you have provided your parents or significant others months of hence to ensure you received for a birthday or celebratory event. Maybe you hinted for some money to keep you through college. No, this gift may not seem like a gift yet because many of you are still recovering from the final exam wounds. Okay, let's talk about what it is, because I don't want to make the fatal mistake of being like most commencement speakers and ignoring my time allotment to speak. The key for me is to still have you sitting on the edge of your seat in anticipation of what I'm about to say next, instead of planning your escape from the arena due to boredom. More importantly, probably the most important piece, I want to preserve enough time for you to have an opportunity to take your selfie or Instagram post with President Bradshaw once you receive your diplomas. Your endowment now provides you with endless opportunities for advancement, progress in your chosen field that are still limited for many, and likely you haven't even thought about. You've been trained in your discipline, but moreover, you've been provided with lifelong learning skills that will allow you to adapt to an ever-changing workforce. You have been prepared for careers. Your endowment further serves as a membership into a very exclusive group of individuals. Those of you completing your baccalaureate degrees are now among the top 30% of all Americans, while those of you receiving your master's degree are now among the top 8% of educated individuals in America. And finally, those of you receiving your doctorate are now among the top 3% of Americans. What a very select group to belong to. This endowment you are about to receive today makes a professional milestone and symbolizes your commitment in earning it. We are here today to celebrate these accomplishments and the endless opportunities that now exist because you have made it, you have earned it, you have all the rights and privileges that a degree from FGCU provides. Congratulations. Finally, with the gift of your degree, you will not only have endless opportunities, which I have discussed, but also keep in mind how the endowment provides opportunities to become a better member of society. Here are just a few examples. Individuals that attend higher education institutions have overall improved health and an increased life expectancy. Additionally, individuals obtaining degrees demonstrates a substantial increase in civic responsibility, such as voting in elections and volunteering in community agencies, and are more open to diversity issues. Be sure to stay engaged and use all the benefits from your endowment. Before I conclude this morning, I want to leave you with a few final pieces of personal advice. Never underestimate the small acts of kindness. Say hello to a colleague in the morning. Open a door for someone. Smile and ask how your neighbor is doing. These acts do not cost you anything, and these small acts of kindness make everyone feel better. So remember the little things and take time to slow down. Also, find a balance between your career, your family, and all else that is important to you. Strive for this compromise and keep it at the forefront of your life and what you do. Trust me, you'll be much happier. Once again, my colleagues, our FGCU faculty, and I congratulate you. We wish you well in all of your endeavors, and we are assured that all of you will be excellent representatives of our FGCU family. Your endowment now gives you a passport to the world that never expires when the best map will not guide you. You have made us proud, and we anticipate your successes in all of your future accomplishments. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, Dr. Felton. It is now my pleasure to introduce our Summer 2015 student speaker and President of the Student Government and a member of the University Board of Trustees, Mr. Theoldens Elnius. We call him T. Mr. Elnius started at FGCU in the 2012 and is now a junior majoring in computer information systems. T was born in La Gonave, Haiti, and grew up in Central Florida. He attended Aberdeen High School prior to coming to FGCU. T is involved in several student organizations besides student government, such as the Haitian Student Organization, Multicultural Ambassador Program, and the Event Planning Club. He is a determined and dedicated student and values the importance of building strong relationships. Mr. Elnius is performing admirably in his role as student government president and as a member of the University Board of Trustees. It is my great pleasure to introduce to you Mr. Theoldens Elnius.
Thank you, Dr. Toll. All right, class of 2015. I'm gonna give you a little insert from Dr. Seuss to remind you of your childhood a little bit. So today, congratulations. Today's your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know. And you are the person who will decide where to go. Of course, we'll always remember our campus, having a beach, a zoo-like surrounding, nicknaming the alligator in the Soviet pond from Charlie 1 to Charlie 5.0, having the best weather anyone could ask for in Southwest Florida, except of course when it rains, and being able to take out sailboats and kayaks on the water where the cool breeze can drift you away, all of which are wonderful memories here that you've had at FGCU. At this point, the excitement and emotions are pouring through you with one thought in mind. You're here, you're ready to graduate. Your friends, family, and loved ones are here to support you as you receive acknowledgement for one of the greatest there is. Funny thing about graduation speeches is that they tell you over and over again, make it good, make it emotional, make it something that they will remember forever. But the thing is, that's hard. Because think, half of you, no, I take that back, most of you don't remember your high school graduation speech. So, today, I'm going to ask you to remember one thing, and that is, in order to succeed, we must first believe that we can. We have all been in dreadful positions where bang-ups and hang-ups have happened. Like when you had that 8 a.m. class on Friday, and you chose to go to college night at the town center instead of getting that good night's sleep that you know you needed. Yeah, we've all been there. You found the ability to climb out of bed anyways and go to class. Or even when you were struggling to pass that last class that you needed, so you became a regular at Club Lib. Your textbooks became your pillow and the stress was caffeine that wouldn't let you sleep, but you passed. Guess what? You made it. These are just examples and a few instances where you're thinking and believing in yourself and you making it happen. Today is remarkable because you made it happen. The reason I want you to remember this is because life won't always be easy. It won't always be a piece of cake. So your whole life has been countless tests and hurdles, and it'll always be countless tests and hurdles. But as long as you believe that you can do it, you'll make it. We know it's hard sometimes to have that motivation, and to that, I said the people that's in the room right now are your motivators. Your friends and family are your primary backbone when you need. One group that I ask you not to forget, which I can speak for the most, is the members of this home that you call FGCU. This community will always be here for you, to motivate you and support you. Of course, you know, when you make it, the Alumni Association, the Foundation Board, they all will become asking you for money. So don't hesitate, give a few dollars, give a couple thousand, maybe $1 million even, but make it happen. So with that, I say today is your day. Your mounting is waiting. So get on your way and make it happen. Thank you, and special shout out to Dr. Seuss. Go Eagles.
Thank you, T. Nicely done. Very nicely done. It's now my pleasure to introduce our commencement speaker, Dr. Michelle Yovanovich. Dr. Yovanovich, a founding FGCU staff member who has served as Dean in the Student Affairs Division since November 2005. She was appointed in 1996 as FGCU's first Director of Admissions and subsequently founded the Office of Alumni Relations. Dean Yovanovich earned a bachelor's degree in psychology from Stetson University, a master's degree in student personnel in higher education from the University of Georgia, and a doctorate in educational leadership, higher education from Argosy University. She has more than 28 years of experience in higher education. Please join me in welcoming Dean of Students, Dr. Michelle Yovanovich, who will deliver the commencement address. Michelle?
Thank you. Trustees, administration, faculty, staff, and students, good morning. You might assume that giving a speech like this is intimidating. There's a large venue. It's an emotionally charged day. Well, it is, but I can tell you from experience that this is not the toughest job up here at the podium. It's not the president either, or the trustees. It's reading your names and pronouncing them correctly. That's the hardest job up here. I've done it many times before, and it is truly terrifying. You'd think that with a name like Yovanovich, everything else would be easy, but it's not. We're gathered here this morning because the university has brought us together. There would be no other moment in time that the same group of people would gather except for the unifier of Florida Gulf Coast University. I've met many of you through your orientation programs, through activities on campus, and had the opportunity to watch you become the individuals that you are today. Along with your family and your friends here today, I'm very proud of who you have become. Like Melissa Sannon, first-generation scholar, she began her journey here as a freshman, and she told all of us we could call her Miss FGCU. I think she wore blue and green every day for many years. She's graduating today with her master's degree in clinical mental health counseling. There are so many stories like this, stories of resiliency like Melissa's, and like Chris Marassi, who's graduating from the Ludgard College of Business with a degree in management, and Samir Islam, a standout leader in student government, along with Juan Cabillo, the former student body president, and Ashley Martin, graduating today with a biology degree and heading to school to become a physician's assistant. Graduates, you have distinguished yourself from those who just talk about getting a degree and those who actually do it. If this was easy, everybody would have a degree. Congratulations. Not that getting a degree or getting an education means that you won't experience hard life lessons, but by getting your degree, you know you can handle tough times, balance multiple priorities, and persist. You are resilient. The FGCU experience is like none other. Now well over 20,000 graduates are familiar with our beautiful music in the Bauer School of Music and the Arts. You know of talented performers in the Black Box Theater. You attended awesome concerts or comedians like Kevin Hart in Germain Arena. You completed your service learning hours. You developed your leadership skills through student organizations or internships. We celebrated together Dunk City when we followed our team to the Sweet 16. We celebrated victories in our intramural sports. You met for coffee and worked on group projects. You met for coffee and worked on more group projects. You became brothers and sisters for life through the Greek letter organizations. You read the new edition of the Eagle News on Wednesdays when it came out. You survived the drivers who drove 60 miles an hour in the parking garages. You sat in the Cohen Center and you heard our bell tower play, your alma mater, every day at noon. You waved to Mr. Green at the info booth. You know you're my friend. You survived the house parties in San Carlos Park. You didn't know I knew about those, did you? You survived HUM 2510. You survived your student teaching and internships, and you survived colloquium. Today, hundreds of you will have your picture taken outside at the Bronze Eagle statue, together with your friends, some of whom you will never let go. And finally, a common experience that most of us like to forget, the street preacher, Brother Micah, on the library lawn. Good times. These meaningful landmarks on our campus and the shared experiences you've had with your fellow Eagles will hopefully bring you back here to visit us often. Signal events such as today are important markers in our lives. They are rites of passage, like weddings, funerals, bar mitzvahs, getting your first job out of college. All are defining moments. I am reminded today of a wonderful poem in which Mary Oliver reflects on life in what is called the summer day. The last line is my favorite. Tell me, she says, what is it you plan to do with your one wild and precious life? This is a call to action. You must answer this question by doing it, by living your life. And don't be afraid of the unknown beyond the home that you've built here at FGCU. An experience that I draw upon is growing up with parents who were both teachers, humanities and biology. My sisters and I were encouraged not to use coloring books that came with the pictures already drawn in them. Instead, we were encouraged to use large pieces of plain, empty white paper and encouraged to fill the page. I would say the same to you today. Fill the page. Don't be constrained by confining messages or roles put upon you from other people. Begin this next journey by making opportunities for yourself, even when you might not understand how it fits in your life right now. And even if the empty page seems daunting, try it. Admittedly, several advised me not to apply for my first job here at FGCU, let alone take it. But I did it anyway, and I was hired as the founding director of admissions here. It was 1996, and I wanted to be part of something that I thought had great potential, even if I did not know exactly what was in store for me. The truth is, the world is always uncertain. If you are waiting for the economy to stabilize, if you're waiting for the job market to be better, if you are waiting for the perfect person to make you happy, you will be waiting a long, long time. I ask you again, what will you do with your one wild and precious life? Think about it. Ask yourself, how will I spend the time on this earth that I have been given? A shining example of this is Dr. McTarnigan and Beverly McTarnigan, our founding first family of FGCU. Dr. McT encountered many challenges in leading us in building this university. There were no pre-drawn lines to stay within. The page was blank. And thankfully, unlimited potential, hope in the unseen, drew in many of our exceptional faculty who took the chance on coming here. And for our local philanthropists in this community, such as the Cachos and the Gigons, Glenn and Levon Johnson, the Schraders, many more, several who are here today with us, each adopted this wonderful university and you students as their own. Learn by this. Challenges lead to problem solving, to creativity, to innovation.
Look around, the results are amazing. Practically every time you turn around, FGCU is mentioned in the media. We have the best mascot, Azul. We have the top-rated pool in the country. Now that's very important. We have the best waterfront. We have the best housing. Most importantly, we have the top-rated graduates in the state for employment. We have the top contributors in the country in community service. We are a top performer in many categories among all the universities in Florida. Our research projects and teaching practices are phenomenal. You have a lot to be proud of. Every commencement reminds me of a drawing that I have in my office that a 9-year-old gave to me. It was the late summer of 1996, well before the FGCU campus opened in August of '97. And this was well before I had even seen the campus. The admissions staff, and I think we had 3 staff members then, and I sat around on the grass outside our temporary trailers across town with kids in this 4th grade class from a nearby elementary school. And we talked about FGCU and when it was opening. We asked the kids what they thought a university was. I remember them commenting that they could not understand how we worked for a university whose buildings that we had not yet seen ourselves. A week after we visited with them, I received a beautiful gift from one of the children. It was a drawing of the school, of a school bus on the FGCU campus of the future. The kids in this picture are riding in a bright yellow school bus. They all have smiling faces. In the blue sky above the bus, there were words written inside each puffy cloud. Words such as veterinarian, doctor, architect, scientist, and actually the word football is in one of the clouds too. At 9 years old, this kid captured in crayon his idea of a better future, and it meant to get a university degree from FGCU. He could be whatever he desired to be. At 9 years old, this kid had a hope in the unseen. Incredible. Just as each of you have done long before you got here. Being educated, however, brings with it responsibility. This lesson hit home for me in a pivotal experience while I was a junior at Stetson University. Our class read a book entitled Teacher and Child by Ham Ganot. It was in the epilogue that we read about the leaders who orchestrated the Holocaust. Gas chambers were built by learned engineers. Children were poisoned by educated physicians, and infants killed by trained nurses. Equally important was the fact that other educated people sat by and did nothing to stop the atrocities. The following realizations made a huge impact on me. You must never underestimate your power. In this complex world, we need educated, humane people to solve our complex problems. Greatness is expected of you. Use your education to make this world a better place and a safer place for everyone. Every day in our work with you here, whether as a coach, a faculty member, a part of the administration or staff, we have witnessed you growing up. We see you becoming resilient, where you once drew strength from only your family or others. We witness you learn how to draw strength from within, which is the toughest kind. So many individual challenges each of you has faced on this journey, some that you chose and some you could not control. But you met these challenges with immense courage, with what Ernest Hemingway called grace under pressure. As you continue your journey into the unknown and uncharted, I am reminded of times long, long ago when it is said that medieval cartographers, when creating maps, would mark the uncharted edges with this warning: here be dragons. It meant that bad stuff was out there in the unknown. But you know better. I know you will meet these dragons fearlessly and with your usual grace and style of an eagle. Here's to your journey and to making the most of your one wild and precious life. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Jovanovic, and I'm just going to mention that for those of us who were not here in the days before buildings, it's such an honor for us to work with people like yourself who had the vision and the dream and contributed to what this university is, and I'm still amazed that with all of our 15,000 students, I think you know every one of their names. It's amazing. Thank you once again. Degrees will now be conferred. At FGCU, we award a wide variety of graduate degrees that provide advanced education in an array of disciplines. Indeed, at FGCU, we offer 3 programs of study leading to the doctorate degree and over 30 courses of study leading to a master's degree. We are pleased that 4 doctoral and 63 master's degree students are being awarded at FGCU at this commencement. Some of those eligible to receive recognition at today's ceremony have already started their new careers and unfortunately are unable to be with us today. Will all doctoral and master's candidates please rise for the conferral of your degrees?
By the authority vested in me by the Florida Board of Governors and the Florida Gulf Coast University Board of Trustees, I confer upon each of you the doctorate or master's degree you have earned with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto appertaining. Candidates, please turn your tassels from right to left. Congratulations. You may be seated.
The College Marshal for Education will now escort the Doctor in Education recipients. These students will be accompanied by their research committee chairs to the front of the stage. As is typical with institutions of higher learning, the doctoral students will be hooded on the stage. The university readers, Allison Bacigalupi and Ashley Halter, will introduce the individual graduates and their committee chairs. We will be calling each graduate to the front of the floor to be recognized. Let me say a brief word to our guests today, and I ask for your cooperation. Most of you have traveled many miles today to hear one name, and each name will be heard only if you hold your applause and cheers. In consideration of everyone who is here today to honor one student, please refrain from unnecessary shouts and celebrations until all names have been read. Our graduates have worked long and hard to earn their degrees, and each one deserves the opportunity to be recognized by their family and friends. So I ask that you refrain from unnecessary noise making until all have crossed the platform to earn their distinction as FGCU graduates. Then we will applaud their accomplishments collectively.
Hooding the following Doctor of Education student will be their committee chair, Dr. Cecil Carter. Suzanne Bisblingoff. Putting the following Doctor of Education student will be their committee chair, Dr. Dorothea Ray. Patricia Zubel. Deborah Topham Zarullo. Catherine Carter-Buke. Natalie Westling. Natalie Becker. Wanda Delgado. Jakiva Lewis. Mary Short.
And now the College of Arts and Sciences. Christopher Leinhart. Brooke Black. Lacey Rains. Danica Ivancevich. Lisa Brenneman. Ashley Skalecki. Joseph Grenier.
Yes, sir. This is where you should be. Do you have that? Oh, they're bringing up the baccalaureate, folks. You need to say something here.
Oh, no, I don't think they're these are the baccalaureates.
Yes, they are.
Are they bringing up baccalaureate now? This is still master's? Okay. These are still master's students.
Why don't they have a master's thing? Oh, I guess they are. Oh, okay. Well,
Professions and social.
And now the College of Health Professions and Social Work. Adam Redman. Sarah Heckler. Haley Hansen. Ashley Swan. Erica Pineros. Sabrina Tomka. Maria Miranova. Daniel Laborn. Melissa Sannon. Jill Sesso. Alicia Valent. Emily Chiodo. Rachel Wilson. Kristen Bauer. Stephen Oberheim. Darius. Jennifer Mangano. Amanda Youngsman. And now the Lutgert College of Business. Tony Smith. Alina Mezernouk. Greg Kanizovich. Kelly Bechtold. Wesley Griswold. Brittany Wild. Dustin Dosvius. Christina Trobiano.
Here at FGCU, we have a tradition of our faculty greeting our new graduates. The faculty of each college rise and move to a receiving area at the back of the arena as the students from the respective colleges cross the stage. We believe this tradition gives our students a chance to convene with their faculty who have supported them through these many years. Will the new FGCU doctoral and master's graduates please rise? President Bradshaw, platform party, faculty, family, and guests, please join me in congratulating our newest graduate degree recipients. Please be seated. We now come to the conferring of bachelor's degrees. At FGCU, we award a wide variety of bachelor's degrees that provide education in an array of disciplines. At FGCU, we offer over 50 courses of study leading to the bachelor's, and we award the following baccalaureate degrees: Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Science in Athletic Training, Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering, Bachelor of Science in Environmental Engineering, Bachelor of Music Education, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, and Bachelor of Social Work. We are pleased that 324 bachelor's degrees are being conferred by FGCU at this morning's commencement. Some of those eligible to receive recognition at today's ceremony have already started their new lives and careers and unfortunately are unable to be with us this morning. Will all bachelor's candidates please rise for the conferral of your degrees?
By the authority vested in me by the Florida Board of Governors and the Florida Gulf Coast University Board of Trustees, I confer upon each of you the bachelor's degree you have earned with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto appertaining. Candidates, please turn your tassels from right to left. Congratulations. You may be seated.
The college marshals will now escort the bachelor's recipients to the front of the stage by college, beginning with the Lutgert College of Business. The university readers, Allison Bacigalupi and Ashley Halter, will introduce individual graduates.
And now the Lutgert College of Business. Felix Truss. Kevin Phillips. Glynn Archer. Christopher Merritt. Miley Niebels. Gregory Gold. Lee Hyro. Jacqueline Luckett. Shanna Phillips. Amanda Smith. Ashley Pofel. Margaret Williams. Chadwick Orlick. Susan Farr. Megan Tunise. Samantha Windsor. Christopher Loy. Ethan Kappelmaster. Ryan Kelly. Jeremy Eck. Thomas Twyford. Christopher. Thomas Crouch. Christopher Gorski. Mary Beth Scatoro. Gina Rossi. Michael Quintero. Matthew Brown. Hendel. Thomas Nobles. Tori Higginbotham. Nicholas Shilson. Mitchell Coolidge. Caitlin Garor. Rachel King. Daniel Desjardins. Robert Ritchie. Corey Pearson. Ryan Diego Sanchez. Jared Noretsky. Gina Hermancy. Brittany Morris. Johanna Sturkel. Laura Buckmaster. Jerry Chavara. Robert Joyner. Ruda Boatsfeet. Molly Kibbe. Taylor Murray. Zachary Bloom. Brennan Wenzel. Ryan Day. Kelsey Baker. Mary Elizabeth Tamero. Kyle Wagner. Raymond Rio. Krisnal Marasi. Joseph Sanders. Kevin Bransfield. Elise Civil. Christian Douglas. Jared Marchiozzi. Tyler Austin. Mitchell Brown. Mackinson Estinville. Erica Popovich. Ileana Carice. Crystal Luna. Ashley Tiberzi. Deanne Petit. Suzanne LaFontaine. Haley Marcus. Matilda De Jesus. Nicholas Laurenti. Melissa Cortez. David Jordan. Forrest Campbell.
And now the College of Education, Brian Bono. Jessica Jacobison. Rachel Martelli. Samantha Michello. Samantha Harrelaw. Ryan Hennessy. And now the College of Arts and Sciences, Vance Foster. Pranyan Woon. Amanda Weeks. Lindsay Hayes. Shauna Martin. Iman Taylor. Stephen Davis. Deanna Swaney. Ronica Elmi. Ligia De Carvalho. Elizabeth Hinckley. Emmanuel Lima. Jose Fernandez. Stephanie Reiselman. Kelsey Burbich. Alicia Eleanor. Zachary Korn. Ruben Alsey. Amanda Brower. Melody McIntosh. Matthew Bunting. Catherine Ribble. Nicholas Hamilton. Alexandra Truijic. Alyssa Martin. Juan Cubillo. Zachary Barrett. Samir Islam. Jonathan Cease. Demetrios Tizolos. Michael Andretta. Garrett Pratt. Sinjin Wheatley. Douglas Waters. Austin Mathis. Chris Vale. Molly McConnell. Samantha Burton. Hazley Blankenship. Nicole Zemay. Jose Tello. Ashley Gomes. Nicole Jones. Renee Johnson. Brooke Sill. Shanice Williams. Nicholas Giuliano. Jordan Pritt. Jacqueline Jacobson. Caitlin Huntsinger. Gianna Libretti, Jennifer Murray, Victoria Torregosa, Caitlin Murray, Rafael Oladejo, Kevin Moan, Casey Jensen, Corey Shope, Chelsea Keeney, Danielle Osterman, Catherine Medina, Patrick Malloy, Emily Malinowski, George Shafion, Courtney Burkham, Chanel Whiting, Elsa Mina, Julian Batiest, Cynthia Bennett Wolverton, Lacey Lynch, Nicholas Patterson, Matthew Maramer, Christy Kuzma, Jesse Clark, Lindsay Leach, Erica Fandazzi, Francis Simeon, Kara Herbert, Brian Monahan, Christopher Murray, Tyler Baruch, Joshua Botkin, Daniela Escobar, Melissa Cruz, Christopher Valdez, Emilio Vasquez, Jackie Clay, Jordan Albers, Marley Zephyrin, Ashley Martin, Nicholas Sekas, Christina Shea, Michael Hirsch, Cassie Unterbrink, Brandy Warner, Kayla Brooke, Jose Lima, Jordan Deach, Gage Ham, Ian Stryker, Nicole Campbell, Angela Perez, William Murnane, Stephanie Pagano, Scott Brenner, Carla Lanos, Jennifer Erickson, Renee Erickson, Jose Malo, Corey Froge, and now the College of Health Professions and Social Work. Elizabeth Utria, Aracelvis Rodriguez, Sherry Parmar, Dan, Nathan Brown, Estefania Salas, Tara McBride, Keith Cranmer, Lori Garcia, Stephanie Morris, Nora Reyes, Irma Lopez Murillo, Elsa Mata, Gabriel Vargas, Kimberly Lowell, Kristen Morey, Danon Margreen, Suhaidi Mori, Lorato Sayani, and now the UA Whitaker College of Engineering, Brennan McElary, Richard Martinez. Carly Hessler. Thomas Ebright.
Will the new FGCU bachelor's graduates please rise? President Bradshaw, platform party, faculty, family, and guests, please join me in congratulating our newest graduates. Please be seated. Among our graduates receiving bachelor's degrees today are some of FGCU's finest students. These students who have achieved the highest academic honors are designated by the wearing of green and blue honor cords. Please stand and remain standing as I call your honors designation. Undergraduate students who have maintained a cumulative GPA of 3.9 or higher have received the highest honors designation of summa cum laude. Please stand. Undergraduate students who have maintained a cumulative GPA of 3.71 to 3.89 have received the honors designation of magna cum laude. Please stand. Undergraduate students who have maintained a cumulative GPA of 3.5 to 3.7 have received the honors designation of cum laude. Please stand. Please be seated. Honors graduates, we commend you on your superlative academic achievement. Additionally, I want to point out that the red, white, and blue honor cords that you may observe some of our graduates wearing signify those who have performed great service to this great country, and we wish to thank them also as they graduate. Would those people please stand as well? Please be seated, and thank you once again for your service to this country.
Graduates, I congratulate you on your accomplishment and wish you continued success. You worked hard and succeeded in your academic endeavors. On your behalf, let me thank our outstanding FGCU faculty and staff members who have provided you not only instruction, but also their wise guidance and their enthusiastic support. Our university is truly fortunate to have such a remarkable group of faculty and staff respected by their students, their peers, and the greater community. It is now my pleasure to introduce Harry Casimir, class of 2005, and chair of the FGCU Alumni Association. Harry?
Thank you, President Bradshaw. It is truly an honor to be here to celebrate the graduating class of 2015. Graduate, I would like to welcome you all as the newest alumni of Florida Gulf Coast University. You see, each of us has a story about our journey at FGCU here, from the first day you start to this moment. My journey at FGCU had led me to meet my wife here, met my business partner here, and start my first business as a student from FGCU. And if there's any advice I can offer, it is this. Remember this moment, this institution that instilled knowledge in you, along with great social and civic responsibility and ideal for sustainability. Take a look around you, the friends and mentors you have gained. FGCU gave you a start, pushing you down the road to limitless possibilities. Remember, no matter where your journey takes you from here, FGCU will always be the common intersections in our lives. Today, you join an alumni association of more than 20,000 graduates worldwide, and I choose to stay connected to your FGCU family, no matter where your road takes you. You can do that by becoming an involved and engaged graduate, volunteer in your colleges, attend alumni association events, and share your accomplishment with the university. Give back when you can, and become an active lifetime member of the Alumni Association. That is how you stay connected to your FGCU family. Again, congratulations, class of 2015, and welcome to the FGCU alumni family. Go Eagles.
Thank you, Harry. At this time, I will ask the graduates to please rise and give a round of applause and appreciation of those that supported you through the educational process. Your parents, your family, your friends. Also, while you are standing, I would like to ask all faculty members who are present to please stand. And I would ask the students to extend a round of appreciation for the faculty who also supported you through your educational endeavors. They're among the best. You may be seated. Now will the audience please rise and join, well, just about everybody should be. In fact, you all should rise. And join our fine vocalist, Miss Christy Shore, and the Suncoast Brass Quintet in singing the first verse of our alma mater. The words are printed on page 28 of your program. Graduates, in closing, I encourage you to stay connected to your university as proud alumni who represent the best this institution has to offer. You, our ambassadors, are our success stories. Your achievements, service to others, and loyalty will contribute to the greatness of Florida Gulf Coast University. You have our best wishes for success and happiness throughout your lives. Please remain standing for the recessional and remain in place until all graduates have exited the floor. Graduates, staff ushers will direct you to join the recessional when appropriate. Guests, please wait until the students and faculty have left the arena floor before carefully exiting your cells. Please meet your graduates in the lobby or in the plaza area. I offer my final words in closing. Always be kinder than you have to be. Walk good. Go Eagles.
Thank you.